All right, continuing assignment 1, our fantasy landscape. We want our original landscapes to be engaging and versatile with distinguishable foreground, middle ground, and background. Doesn't mean they need to look like animation, but animation is the easiest inspiration that really consciously designs all this stuff, right? Whether it's a Roadrunner cartoon or Jack and the Beanstalk or someone stranded on a desert island. Like, how do you establish that? So I have to pick a theme for myself, and then I'm going to find some reference to inspire my sketch composition. And so the theme I'm going to pick, I'm just going to put right away my name and a little description of the landscape. So Karl, instructor. I'm going to do an Aesop's Fables fantasy landscape with a bridge over a mountain gorge. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to post that, and then I can always edit it later. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice. And I can always just search that. I'll do a Google image search of a bridge over a mountain gorge. And remember, with Google Images, I'll find millions of results, but none of them, or very, very few of them, are going to be useful. So what do I need to do? If I'm using Google, which is a good place to get immediate examples of what's available online, go to Tools, go to Size, go to Large. So they're at least 1,000 pixels, or have a hope to be. And then this one looks interesting, from CNN. And sure enough, those are huge number of pixels. So if I open the image in a new tab, I should see it. And that's a really cool gorge. So maybe that's something I'd want to use. It's in pretty good focus. It's not perfect focus, but it's huge resolution. So I'm going to put that into my assignment 1 folder. And I just drag and drop it in. Remember to look at it from Google. Make sure you're looking at the whole image and checking it. This does not have watermarks. It is copyrighted. And then some of these photos, very nicely, they have foreground, middle ground, and background. So I can decide, what do I like from this? I like the foreground of this one, the rocks in the river. So if I open that image in a new tab from the big one, not the thumbnail, then I look at it, there are a lot of landscape photographers out there. Yes, there are people in the river. I would have to take those out. The river is pretty blasted out. There's not a lot of good pixel variation in there. So maybe I would replace that with other water, but that looks reasonable. And now if I want really good resources that are Creative Commons open, that I don't need to worry about getting sued over, I can always go to Pixabay, just like we did for exercise 1. And I can search for, see, a mountain gorge. And I signed in, so I'm not going to get any of the ads. And then I can open these links in new tabs. And as I find ones that might be interesting, I can download them at the fullest resolution possible. If I'm signed in, I'll be able to do that. So that one was 4,000 by 6,000 pixels. As long as it's more than 1,000. This one's also 4,000 by 6,000. And then those will go to your downloads folder. You can do them from any computer. Save them onto your drive. So now how do we sketch? You just take your sketchbook, and like it's shown here, You're going to use some of these images. And I'll demonstrate this at the beginning of next class, but I want you to try it on your own. And how do I arrange these together into a composition? So maybe I would use these rocks in one corner, and then kind of throw those rocks, think about them here, and then have this river, and then extend those mountains up to this gorge, and then use that bridge across the span, something like that. And then think about what kind of sky do I want to find to fill it in. That's how we would do it. Now I want to respect the time, so that is what you guys will be doing. And you come in the next class, and we'll be spending time like looking at those sketches and figuring out how to find the best reference for them. And then we'll learn how to start compositing. And if you want to see videos of me sketching, just look at the YouTube playlist for assignment 1, and you'll see this always at the beginning of the assignment. All right, I will see you then on Wednesday. Remember to get exercise 2 submitted if you haven't already. Thank you very much, guys.